House Majority Leader, Congressman Kevin McCarthy of California. Congressman, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Y'all have been burning the midnight oil. I know that House Ways and Means passed their version at 417. What's going on right now in Energy and Commerce?
Well, Energy and Commerce, they're going through theirs. A number of amendments. Democrats are trying to slow it down, and they're continuing their work. Most of that work deals with the Medicaid expansion. Ways and Means dealt with their jurisdiction, repealing of all the taxes within Obamacare. And so we're starting the process. And remember, this is phase one of the process. Because of the Senate rules and because we have to go through what is called reconciliation through a budget process, we cannot put everything in the bill when it comes to replacement. The second phase is, as you were seeing, Dr. Tom Price, who a lot of power in the ACA was given to the Secretary. There's 1,400 points within that bill that allows the power of the Secretary. Right. He will be taking his role. And then the third phase, which some of that will even start as we're moving this, those bills that take 60 votes, like getting insurance across state lines, tort reform, and others.
So that's in phase three. Congressman, I heard that the president was surprised that the across state lines thing wasn't in this first bill.
Yes, and we want it to be in the first bill. The only reason that it is not is because the Senate rules will not allow it to be through reconciliation.
Sure.
But that is something that we will pass this month as we go and have that moved over to the Senate and move for that to become into law as well.
Sure. So that's part of phase three. Until this week, Kevin, people didn't realize this was a three-phase plan. People thought, boom, we're going to get it done.
You know, we would love to do it that way, and that's why we've been working so many times to make this go forward, because remember, why are we here today? Obamacare did essentially three things. It took control of health care to the federal government. It was the exchanges and the expansion of Medicaid. Well, if you look at the exchanges today, 1/3 of all the counties in America, there's 3,000 counties roughly, 1,022, only have one provider. Some now will have no providers at all. They created 23 co-ops in Obamacare, gave them more than $2 billion. In that short amount of time, 18 of those have failed. And then now Medicaid, the expansion of Medicaid is going to cost us $1 trillion in the 10th year. Well, that's equivalent to all the money we spend in discretionary spending in government today.
Right. Well,
so
Congressman,
it's unsustainable.
No doubt Obamacare, as is working, ain't working. It's got to get fixed. And with this plan, though, I know there is you got a lot of headwinds, particularly in the Senate. I know Paul Ryan has said he's going to get the number of votes he has. But Breitbart's got a story up right now that says that Senator Rand Paul says that Paul Ryan, he feels, misled the president about the amount of support he's got in Congress.
That is just not true. I've been in those meetings with Paul Ryan, with the president. The president supports this plan, is working for this plan. I think everybody should get on board. This is one of three phases. If you want to see Obamacare replaced, this is the best opportunity to do it. If you want to see a replacement that lowers the premiums and actually gives greater quality of care, this is the only option we have going forward. If you think you can repeal Obamacare and think you're going to find 60 votes in the Senate, that blame is going to be all upon us for the failure of Obamacare. And I think that is the wrong way to go. We want to solve this problem, and this is the best option, and that's why you will find that this will move through the House and get to the Senate, and as those who read it and see the one of three phases will understand why the president backs this plan and believes it's the best move forward.
Okay, three phases now. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy of the great state of California. Kevin, thank you very much for joining us live.
Thank you.
You bet.